Well, we've got the first container loaded up. It was a bit of a rodeo, but it's loaded, it's on the trailer, and I've only got 5 more to go. So hopefully before the snow flies, get back up here and get the rest of these containers picked up and hauled back up to the property.
Full outriggers without stowed extension, 25 feet, we got 23,000.
And
20,000 at 30.
So we're probably closer to 25.
Which is good.
Yeah.
It helps.
Okay, it'll be close.
Hopefully it don't weigh that.
Yeah. So every time you double it up,
Every time there's a line between the boom and this, it's 11,000 pounds. So it's almost easier just to go 3-part.
yeah,
And then I'm not cutting myself short at 22.
right.
Not that I have a lot of chart beyond that.
But it wouldn't be the winch.
The winch won't be your limiting factor.
Right. Hey, thank you. Still on the road. Don't judge me. I do love it so much. Hey, Rockstar Energy Drinks, if you're out there, or I'd love to promote your product. Looking for a sponsorship. Probably means taking 5 to 10 years off my life. Oh, but it is tasty. So one of the troubles with driving and fuel is that the truck runs 40 gallons, and at 10 miles a gallon, that's 400 miles. But the truth of the matter is once you're rolling heavy and you've got a load on, you're gonna do, I'm doing about 7 miles to the gallon. So you're having to stop and fuel. But more than that is you got bathroom breaks and get some food. I got myself a tasty salad with some chicken. I put a bunch of fuel in. I filled it up, so I'm ready to go. Another three or so hours. But it's not super fun. It's not enjoyable. It's definitely not Dance Party USA. But it's getting one step closer to being more self-sufficient, to living the life on our own terms. And if this is the price that's got to be paid to get there, then driving for 12 hours back to back, then that's what's got to be done. It's interesting as I think about my grandparents or their parents, or where they might have had 40 acres and had to get out there and cut trees by hand and pull stumps by hand. I don't have those particular tasks. I could clear a half an acre, all trees, all stumps, make firewood, and with the equipment, even a rental equipment that anybody could go get, I could get that done in a week and be ready to plant. So I can't complain too much as I sit here in my air-conditioned, heated truck, moving crap across the country. At least I didn't have to load it up in the back of a covered wagon. And here I am with a cell phone, being able to communicate with friends and family while getting it all done. So I don't know. I wish I had questions or feedback from you guys so that I could help answer those questions. I think most people would be blown away by the price tag of making this happen. Most people would be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Not gonna do it. So I think you got to be really committed to getting out there, to wanting this lifestyle, to wanting to move in this direction at any cost. It's definitely not for everybody. And I don't care about how many zeros you've got behind your dollars, whether it's a small budget operation like, hey, we loaded up our car and we strapped some stuff to the roof, or you've got 6 shipping containers to move 1,000 miles. It can all be done in some way. So I don't want to hear any excuses. I'm not going to pass judgment on somebody doing it on a bicycle, and I'm not going to pass judgment on somebody who's loading up a semi-truck. But where there's a will, there's a way. We got a little nervous there. I had Mr. Policeman drive by. So I've had flat tires, I've had breakdowns, I've been pulled over. I've had some really close calls with hitting animals on the road at night, deer. The other night there was an antelope out in the middle of the road in the middle of Montana, and instead of just crossing the road, he decides to run down the road in front of me. But I'm trying to hit the brakes, and he's not really sure how fast to go. I thought I was going to hit him in the butt, and luckily he jumped out of the way. So certainly a lot of risk involved. But I've been pulled over twice by the once was a local sheriff, and the other was Montana state trooper. And both of those guys were totally professional. They just wanted safety and make sure that I got home. And they could have hit me with tickets for all sorts of different stuff. But they checked me out and helped me. One guy helped me with some loose lights on the trailer and got me back on the road. So law enforcement has been a real asset in making this trip back and forth. I'm sitting at the gas pump with this monster trailer on him. I'm going to pull forward and get out of the way. Hopefully the next people can pull in. Try to get some food, get a seatbelt on, and keep going. You know, the thing that I find frustrating is that I'm 40 years old, and I spent the majority of my life in the city on a small quarter-acre lot in a big fancy house, and I'm grateful for it. I had opportunities a lot of people didn't have, and I'm grateful for my parents, but I also feel a little frustrated that I missed out on some opportunities, whether it was raising animals or being more in tune with nature or understanding the seasons, or some of those life lessons that I want to share with my own kids. I think that's the biggest thing I want for anybody watching this video is I want you and or your kids and or your family and or future generations to have an opportunity to grow up in the country and experience all of those lessons that come from living out there. Like getting away from this dangerous and toxic chemicals. But I really want everybody to be able to live a more rural lifestyle, because I think that it can be healthier and happier, and it raises better kids and it makes better people, and that's what I want for society. But I can't affect society, but I can affect my own little family, and so I'll start there. Someday, I hope to be able to put together a tasty salad like this on my own property. So, I gotta grow some carrots, some onions, some lettuce. I don't know what to do about the cheese sprinkles. Looks like I'm gonna need a cow. And the ranch dressing, yeah, I'm gonna need a cow. But the idea of being able to put this all together on my own property, in my own backyard, and share that experience with my kids. It's totally worth these long nights, long drives, all the expense and all the risk.